Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is back with new faces.
I'm trying to go mainstream.
And new loves.
You're a real independent woman.
Atlanta's going where no season has gone before.
We going to the vibe.
Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. New season premieres tonight at 8. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is back with new faces.
I'm trying to go mainstream.
And new loves.
You're a real independent woman.
Atlanta's going where no season has gone before.
We going to the vibe.
Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. New season premieres tonight at 8. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is back with new faces.
I'm trying to go mainstream.
And new loves.
You're a real independent woman.
Atlanta's going where no season has gone before.
We going to the vibe.
Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. New season premieres tonight at 8.
What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing today? How are we feeling, people? I hope it's been a fantastic day. I'm sorry I'm a little bit behind. I've been in an absolute insane rush for the last, I don't know. It's honestly at this point, it's felt like it's been all day long. I was at training and I'm back, but we're all good. So you guys know the drill. We're going to give it a second. I'm going to let people join in. I'm actually going to get my second laptop set up real quick, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. As you can see, our sponsor of the day is going to be Idenu. It's going to be one that's pretty interesting. They have their own little concepts going on right now. So I'm excited to bring it to you all. And then, of course, you know the drill. We are just looking for those top gems that are going to be able to replace the top cryptos in our top 3 that are going to all compete in the tournament towards the end of the month to see who is the hidden gem of the month. So how's everybody doing today? It's been a while. I feel like I haven't talked to anyone in a minute. What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm going to get this computer here. Y'all let me know what cryptos are we looking at today. What are y'all excited about and what all has been going on?
As you can see, our sponsor of the day is going to be Idenu. It's going to be one.
Who we got in the chat? We got Matt. We got Jim. Dylan. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody?
You know the drill. We are just looking.
Man, I saw somebody say Mini Doge. I saw Mini Doge has just been absolutely lying today. I haven't checked it out, but maybe today is the day which we figure out what's going on with this. Someone mentioned it to me in the stream yesterday, and I didn't check it. And then next thing you know, one of my Patreon members sends me a message, and it's like absolutely taking off. You've got a delayed echo.
As you can see, our sponsor of the day is going to be
Let me see if I can figure that out. Give me one sec.
Who we got in the chat? We got Matt. We got Jim. Dylan. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? You know the drill. We are just looking.
Man,
I saw somebody say Mini Doge. I saw Mini Doge has just been absolutely lying.
There we go. I should fix it right there. Let's see. I think I know what it was, but we're gonna check it. I'm just seeing if I fix that echo real quick. All right, there we go. Cool. Cool deal. What's up, everybody? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. So, what are we doing today, guys? Oh, also, look, I did add something to the stream in which you guys will be able to see that, which is pretty sick. I'm actually excited about that. I knew you guys wanted to actually be able to see the chat and what I'm seeing without having to go back and do it yourself or have to open up the replay. I know that gets annoying, and so I went ahead and I added this. So the issue is people can type anything, and well, I have filters so you can't even see half of it, but there are some things that are going to show up here that I need to show or hide, and so there's going to be probably some cuss words and stuff. I hope you guys don't mind. There's really not much I can do about that, but I know you guys did want to be able to kind of see my chat, and so I hope you do enjoy that. But with that being said, guys, that is going to be good for the day. We're going to probably run this thing for the next, I'd say maybe about an hour or so, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to go get started, guys. We're going to get started. I'm going to give it, what time? Where are we at? What are we at on time? We're at about 3 minutes in, so I'll give it about 1 more minute, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. It has been an absolutely hectic day. Absolutely hectic. Also, guys, to those 39 of you watching it, smash that like button right now. I have a group of guys who always like to dislike my videos as soon as I post them. It don't really bother me. I honestly could care less. But we always got to show them that love and power, love and strength and positivity does always prevail. So while you are watching this, go down real quick, smash that like button while we are getting started. Shout out to Trail at MTB saying, please look at SHR Share Ring Global. Maybe we'll have to go ahead and give that a shout. If you guys want to see it, of course, you guys know the drill. Just let me know, and we will go ahead and get it pulled up. Alrighty, and we're gonna go get started in about 30 seconds roughly. You guys know I like to always give it about 5 minutes roughly, just to let notifications go out. There we go. Look at them likes going up. That's how you counter some of those annoying pesky little dislikers. And they're in my Patreon too. That's the crazy thing. So I have a few guys on my Patreon. The moment I post anything, they just dislike it. And it doesn't do anything. At first I used to think it affected the algorithm. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't really bother it. I guess they just like to be weird. So yeah, so keep on smashing that like button. All 40 of us. Let's try to get those likes up and we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started. Someone said McGregor versus Poirier prediction. My boy Poirier should pull that one off. I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if he didn't. Alrighty. Okay, guys. Well, I think it is about time that we go ahead and we pull up our very first crypto of the day. Let me go ahead and get the screen pulled up. And we are going to, again, be looking at... I never know how to say half of these names, but I'm assuming it's either AID or it's 80 or ID. I kind of like... ID sounds about right. ID, I'm not 100% sure, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pull it up. I always know how to pronounce it and then I immediately forget. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started. So I'm gonna allow you to see my screen. This is what my screen looks like right now. Turn up. And then, yep, so let's kind of go ahead. Let's see what it's talking about. Again, whenever you guys are voting, just let me know. Put it in the chat. What cryptos do you want to see? We're going to go ahead and do it. We're going to do 2 more cryptos today. We're going to deep dive into some cryptos, and we're going to get this thing started. I hope you guys are excited as me. So with that, guys, Idenu is a fully decentralized peer-to-peer cryptocurrency owned and held by its community. Each user, in theory, is an equivalent owner and contributor of the network because, again, it's decentralized. So whenever you are, going to be owning this coin, it is going to allow you to have your, your own stance on what all goes on due to decentralization, voting, things of that nature, of course. So be a part of the ID gang and grow along with the ID ecosystem known as the IDverse. Click below button to see our roadmap to the moon. So of course we'll go ahead and we'll check that out in a second here, but let's kind of check out all of these different things that they're going to have going on. What exactly they are going to be, trying to do. And then from there, we can get an idea of just the overall future of this thing here. So they actually have a few different aspects, a few different utility cases. And that's something we always like to see, especially with a lot of these different Inu coins. One thing that I do see a big lacking of is just pure use. And so the fact that they are actually going to be trying to address that problem by providing use cases is just, it's always great, right? It's just always a good thing. Okay. So Idenu, the first ERC20 token on the IDverse with automated rewards, farming, ARF technology. ID is an experimental token implemented purely for community building, nicknamed ID the Crypto Super Doge. Total supply is 100 quadrillion. Now, that is a little bit more than I typically like to see. You guys know the drill with that, but I do believe that if they do have the right burn functions in place, that eventually that is going to be able to be worked on, and especially if they do have some type of manual burn function or anything of that nature. So let's kind of dig into it and let's see what all they have going on. So the first one we're going to be looking at is the ID swap. Now, this is going to the ID swap says to access the liquidity of the entire crypto market on ID's own swapping platform. And so what that means basically is you can swap this crypto for that crypto. It's something we do see quite often, but I believe it's essential, right? I think that with newer cryptos, it can just be very frustrating and very confusing and just an overall inconvenient process to go from one crypto to another one. And so whenever these different products do provide those swaps, it makes everyone's life easy, especially the holders and investors of that crypto itself. ID Exchange will have ID, the token ID itself as the base token for our swap exchange. Thus, ID will enable seamless swapping between every token in the IDverse. So as they do come out with these new tokens, as they do kind of have like these tokens within this umbrella of multiple different, these multiple different tokens within one umbrella, it will allow you to go from this one to that one, this one to that one. It just makes it more convenient, makes it more simple. It's something you like to see because we all know it. The crypto world can be very annoying in terms of, like how inconvenient it is to buy things or to swap them out, right? So, ID Craft is going to be an NFT platform, and I'm super excited about this, actually. ID Craft is an NFT marketplace where users could easily trade and invest in crypto assets made by artists from the ID community. This platform aims to bring artists and art lovers under one roof. ID Craft will automatically reward NFT creators, and there are many things that do go into it, and I'm excited to see how they do develop that, because one thing I will say is that since they are going to be doing so many different things, the fact that they are actually kind of labeling out exactly what they're doing and how they're going to try to do it, especially on the roadmap, as we will see in a second, I like it. It shows that, it shows that they have a lot of, hope for the token. They're looking at it from a perspective of longevity. And with that, that does provide some type of credibility or just pure investor confidence saying that, okay, they're not thinking too nearsightedly about this. So the IDCraft base token. This unnamed token will be the governance token in IDCraft. Tokenomics of this token will be revealed 1 week before the release of IDCraft. We're currently reviewing features and enhancements that will best suit the token. Total supply, only 5 million. So one thing you can see is that with these different tokens, so we saw 100 quadrillion of their token right here of the total supply whenever it comes to this one. But whenever it comes to some of these different platforms, we can see that the total supply that is going to be in circulation for that platform is a lot less, right? And so that's definitely a good thing. It's something that we want to see. Now, the next one we're going to take a look at is ID Play FI or ID Play Fi. ID Play Fi platform implements DeFi integration with gaming. something we've been seeing a lot too. If you think about some companies like GMR, or there was another one, it was maybe like HyperX or something along those lines, where we're seeing gaming and that entire gaming industry kind of taking, a step into the crypto world. Now, I know there was that big FaZe Clan basically scam that happened and everything, but we can see that a lot of big gamers, a lot of big streamers, a lot of big YouTubers are taking a step into the crypto world, and that's something that we do like to see. We definitely like to see that these different influencers are starting to show that crypto is a thing. It's here and it's real, because as that does grow out into their audience, maybe they'll see it. And so the fact that they are integrating, their crypto into the gaming world, I think they can appeal to some of those newer investors as well, which is just another great thing in terms of utility. It's entertainment clubbed with the investment opportunity. We plan to support in-house games in V1, and our ultimate goal will be to integrate third-party games, which is just fantastic, right? And then lastly, we're looking at ID Arena. ID Arena is an app where ID holders could track their ID holdings, view statistics of ID tokens, get ID to USD, and portfolio value calculations, and get real-time important notifications from ID core and management team. And so what this is for those of the people who do want to stay super up to date, right? Like you're a hardcore fan, you really want to know exactly what's going on with the token. This allows you to be able to do so all through one place. You get the notifications, you get the portfolio management, and you just get all of these things in one centralized place. And so with that, one thing that I am a fan of whenever we do talk about, what exactly they're trying to do, is it seems like they're trying to provide a lot of things, but a lot of them do revolve around overall convenience, right? And like I said earlier, one thing that we have seen within the crypto world multiple times is that crypto is very inconvenient, right? Unless you're on a central, a big exchange, right? A big exchange that makes things super duper simplified. Maybe they have Simplex or something of that nature. It can be a very, very hassle to just simply get what you are trying to get, right? If you're trying to get this crypto, you may have to swap this one for this one and this one for this one, and it just gets so annoying. What ID is trying to do is, within this ecosystem in which they are creating, they're trying to make things as simple and as convenient as possible through the ID Arena. Having the ID craft with the NFTs, but having ID swap, all of that is just simply going to make it a much easier process. And through that easier process, it allows people to not feel that hassle, which could turn them away or maybe make them not want to buy it from the beginning, right? So currently the current holders, given by the website is going to be about 5,100. The market cap is about 2.3 million, 4,500 Telegram members, and about 32,500% growth from the moment that it did launch. So let's kind of talk about why they stand out. Let's talk about why they stand out and what some of the great features about them are. Our features are on point. So the initial token burn. So we have burned 50% of the total supply. Check for yourself on Ethereum. Don't trust, just verify. And of course, if you do click that link, we can go ahead and see here that that is the case. As we can see, boom, there we go. Now, if we go back down here, renounce token ownership. To make our launch fair and square, we have renounced ID token ownership, which you can, of course, verify on Etherscan. So one thing that I will say about that is it's good, and it definitely has its bad things about it. Whenever it comes to renounce ownership, I think that it's a good thing in terms of security, so people don't have to worry that there's going to be some type of, malicious things implemented within the token's overall coding that could then be, detrimental to the token holders at some point. So that's definitely a good thing, but overall, it does kind of limit the growth that a company or a project can see, as of course, as they do renounce ownership, it kind of makes them struggle to be able to truly add on to certain things, right? But overall, I think that in terms of security, it's definitely a beneficial thing. Next up, we see automated rewards farming, ARF. They're saying they're one of the very first ones on the blockchain to be able to do something like this. So let's see. So they say 1% of every buy or sell transaction is redistributed among all holders. Enjoy holding ID in your wallet. Next up, there's a marketing fund. We have a multi-sig community marketing fund for worldwide promotion and growth activities. With this audited fund, we will be growing the community. So one thing I do like about that is this keyword right here saying multi-sig. This means that it is much, much, much harder for someone to maybe hack into it, or for someone to be able to get access of it, which could then be very, of course, detrimental to the community itself. Is this rug pull proof? No, it's not, because if everyone's in on it, sure, then they can, conspire to drain it or something like that. But what it does prevent and it does help with is the idea of outside infiltration, which definitely boosts the security, and it helps with, again, investor confidence. Now, they're community focused. We aim to build an active and economically mature community that could help. ID reaches true potential. We call our community the ID Gang. ID Gang in the building. I see a lot of ID Gang in the chat right now. And then they have an impressive roadmap in which we will be visiting in a second here. We have a straightforward and well thought out roadmap. With the help of our community suggestions, we will achieve every goal in a timely manner. So, of course, we do like to see that. And one thing that you can see here is that they are reaching some of their goals. We're starting to see that within some of these different goals in which they are, they're starting to set, we can see that they are going to be reaching them, which is important, right? You see all these green checks, that means that they're reaching some of these goals. And what do I say all the time? You guys should know this. As they do reach their goals, that establishes credibility, which helps with what? Investor confidence. Investor confidence is one of those utmost important things that you can have within a crypto project, because you don't want those big whales. You don't want those early investors. You don't want them so nervous because you're not reaching your goals that they decide that the money is better off somewhere else, which then has a trickle down effect and hurts the overall development of your token in the long run, right? So whenever it comes to their token and what exactly they're going to be looking to do, they've made a lot of great progress. Their website's launched. They have all of this launched here on the main net, which is fantastic. 50% of the total supply was burned to the dead address. A renounced token ownership as proven here. If we do go out, we can see that this is the case. Boom, boom, boom. And then if we go back in here, listings on CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, Blockfolio, all of those great things that we like to see. And then we see some of these CEX listings such as BKEX, Bilaxy, Bilaxy or Bilaxy, and then the IndoX. Okay, so they made great steps. They went through phase one pretty fast, and that's something I will give to them. They actually made it through phase one relatively swiftly, and we do see a lot of lagging, a lot of slow movement within the crypto world. So definitely a big kudos to them on making great progress. Now, the next thing that we're looking at, phase two, is when we're looking for ID Swap and ID Craft base token launch. Well, what we've seen so far is that ID Swap V1 has launched the IDverse Swap exchange. So I'm definitely happy to see that they are making such fast progress with that. Next up, we are looking to see that the ID Craft base token is launched on the mainnet. Then the verification on Etherscan, adding liquidity on ID Swap, Uniswap, and 1inch. Renounced token ownership of the second crypto, basically, because they are kind of making a different one, even though it runs relatively in tandem to their main one, if you understand the point I'm making there. Renounced token ownership of that one. And then having the ID Craft base token then listed on CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, Blockfolio. So sure, it is running with them, but as you can see, it is its own token itself. They want it to be put up on CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap. They don't want it to just be, a representation of all the other tokens. They kind of want them all to stand out on their own and kind of separate each platform while having them all under one roof, if that makes sense, right? All under one roof, but all in different rooms, basically, right? So, and furthermore, we can see that in phase 3, the launch of ID Craft and ID Arena should be coming soon. After that, as we can see, the NFT Marketplace and IDverse and Tokenomics Tracker app. And then that's when we'll start to see even more things. ID PlayFi, ID Garage. And then after they do all of that, then they will really start to work on marketing and growth. Now, one thing that I will say is that they've taken a different approach on that I actually like. And I'm pretty excited about the way in which they're doing this. What they're actually doing is focusing on marketing and growth once they actually develop their platforms. And it's not something I've seen quite often. Of course, they're doing their marketing right now. Like, this is a sponsored live stream by them. They're doing marketing right now, but they're not focused on major marketing just yet. They're doing their minor marketing just to get the eyes on them and get some of these early investors. But they're waiting for it to be finished. And I think that's a fantastic idea, because one thing that we see time and time again is people start to rush it. Okay. Their freaking token is just not ready to be marketed. Then they go to market it and everyone's like, well, this is just pure speculation. Once they can have things like ID Garage, ID PlayFi, ID Craft, ID Arena, all of these things launch, and then people go to the token and they see it. They're like, dang. They're ready. Like, they have all of these things. They have utility. They've created this ecosystem. They have all of these different things in which you can do with it. Now it makes sense to buy it, right? And I like that. And that's a good idea. And so definitely a big kudos to them. That makes a lot of sense. And it's not something I see quite often. So definitely good for them. Good for them. Good for them. As we can see here, they did get audited by TechRate, which is kind of like that starter beginner audit, which is always important. You just want to see that they're taking the right steps in the right direction to get audited. If we do go down here, we can see that they pass pretty much all of your basics here. Low issues with the DOS with block gas limit, which is pretty. I mean, we see it pretty much with every single one. And so again, that is no issue there as well. So overall, we are pulling up on about 13 to 14 minutes with this thing. And so with that, definitely do go check out some of these things. Of course, I'm not telling you to buy it. I'm not telling you not to buy it. Of course, you do make your own decisions. But as you can see here, they definitely have a lot in the works. And I'm a super big fan of the progress in which they have made already, just getting the ID swap out and starting to take those steps in the right direction. They got their audit. But I really do like the long-term vision in which they have of, okay, we don't need it now. We don't need to be huge now. We don't need to be major now. Of course, it's going to be nice. It would be nice if they had like all the attention, but they're really more focused on, okay, look, let's get this thing off the ground. Let's get some of these things built. Let's get some of these products out. Let's truly develop our token. And then from there, that's when we'll focus on really getting our name out there. Who knows when that may be, but we could be sitting, reaching new all-time highs in the crypto market whenever they do that, which could be perfect timing. So it's a great step. And I think that alone right there definitely spoke to me a bit, because it said, okay, they're not too focused on the near term in terms of like, okay, we need to get as big as we possibly can now and get as much hype, but more focused on, okay, The fundamentals are important. We need to lay our foundation, and then we'll build the big pretty house after that. So that's definitely the reason why I did want to bring them on the channel. You guys know I'm very picky with sponsors. I really pick certain ones, and I let the rest go. I get like 20, 15, 20 emails a day from sponsors, and I only pick ones that something stands out, and that definitely stood out to me, kind of like the longevity and the idea of longevity. And I'm super excited about that. So Idenu is definitely one that I'm going to keep my eye on. And you guys, if you want to check it out, definitely go check it out. Again, all of their socials are going to be linked here. If I do go ahead and pull that up one more time, let's see right here. You should be able to see my screen now. Cool. So as you can see here, the website, CoinMarketCap, all that is going to be on link.tree-idenu. Definitely go check it out and go see what you see. And yeah, so that's going to be our sponsor of the day. That's our very first one. And now I will open up the chat. You guys let me know what you guys want to see. I get to finally use my chat, my chat. There we go. So now, just again, guys, let me know what you want to see. Shout out to Catbread DSC. Check us out again. First game is ready to go, minus wallet connectivity, which should be finished here quite soon. Site was updated to better reflect our use case. We're more than likely preparing for takeoff. Google us. Well, what do y'all think about Catbread? I know Catbread's one that we did check out in the past. If that is one that you want to see, of course, just definitely let me know, and then we'll go ahead and get it checked out if that is the case. You guys know the drill. That is where you let us know. Let's see, what else do we have? What else do we have here? Shout out to Trade. WX.finance token is the only weather-based coin on the market aimed at natural disaster relief. I've not heard of a weather-based crypto before. Maybe we'll have to check them out. Shout out to Trade. What do y'all think about WX? What do y'all think about WX? All right. Oh, also, so I don't know if y'all see that chat by, I don't want to call you out, Rich, but I'm going to. My thing is, man, don't call other cryptos a scam, and don't talk negatively about other cryptos if you want your crypto to have the spotlight. That's just not the way to go about it, okay? Just talk about what your coin does, talk about the good things, but you don't have to put other coins down. If you're like constantly bashing other coins, it's going to immediately just kind of make me be like, you know, I don't really know if I want to check that one out. You know what I mean? So that's just kind of like my little tip to you. All right, let's see. Let's see. What do we got? So one thing I'm seeing a lot of is I'm seeing Slurpee coin. Okay. I'm seeing Slurpee coin. Let's see what else we're seeing a lot of. I see a lot of Fearless token, and I see a lot of WX. So I think it comes down. So the next one we'll go over will come down to one of those. So let me know. Do y'all want to see Slurpee coin? Do y'all want to see WX.finance? Or do y'all want to see Catbread? Or do you want to see Fearless token? Let me know. All right, we got Taste NFT. We got Fearless token again in the chat. There we go. Slurponomics. I don't know how I feel about that name. Yo, we got that Slurponomics in the building. All right, let's see. ID Gang, WX. I saw a lot of WX earlier, especially. Maybe we'll have to check out WX. It kind of caught my attention saying weather-based. Like, I wonder what that means. It's okay, Rich. It's no problem, homie. WX Fearless token. You caught my attention with saying WX had something to do with the weather. Okay, let's figure that out. Let's see how in the world is this related to the weather. What did you say? WX.finance? WX.finance. Okay, let's see what this is about. Hopefully we find something cool. WX.finance. Oh my gosh, guys. There we go. Okay. All right, let's see. I think we have room for I think we got time for 3 today. We're going to do this one. Absolutely. Okay. Man, you guys are it's so even right now with all the different cryptos. Okay, let's see. Let's go here. Okay. WX.finance. Well, this isn't a website. Gosh dang it. Okay, hold on. Is it... What's the... WX Finance. Let me know if I'm in the right place, and we'll get started. If we're in the right, if this is the right, There we go. Okay. I'm just waiting for you guys to let me know if we're in the right place, and then we'll go get started. Oh my god. Welcome Panda Josh to the chat. Listen, everyone drop a W in the chat for Panda Josh. This dude's fantastic. Let me know. Hey guys, if this is the right token, I'll get started, but you guys got to confirm it for me. I know there was some WX guys in the chat. But if you don't confirm it for me, we might have to keep it pushing. Share Ring is a blockchain solution for storage of passport and medical records. I knew there would be something like that eventually. Okay, what do y'all think about that? Shout out to MTB for the $5 donation. Let me know. I'm gonna give it like 30 more seconds, guys. Let me know if this is the right place or we're gonna have to keep it going. Website is correct. Cool. Okay, there we go. Panda Josh, Jesus. Okay, WX.finance token is the only weather-based hyperdeflationary token aimed at natural disaster relief efforts. How in the world does that work? Do they have a white paper? Boom. Okay, let's see. All right. I do not want to download it. Do I have to download it? Okay, hold on. Okay, I don't have to. Okay, cool. All right, we're back. All right, let's see. So, and let me double check one thing real quick. But I think we're good. Okay, cool. We're sweet. All right, cool deal. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we got all the info here. A little boring, but it's all right. Let's see. WX Finance, we are determined to help build the foundation for the cryptocurrency industry. It is one thing to develop a simple project with a token attached, but it's another thing to have a token with a legitimate reason to back it. Crypto is the future, and for consumers who invest and partake in projects long term, there must be an appeal for serious investors to believe in. That is where we come in. We built our company to help bridge the global economic needs and challenges that people face each day. We are not a meme token or a short-term pump and dump coin, but rather a serious project for the investors to believe in and rely on. As of 17 June 2021, we're the only active weather-based cryptocurrency on the market. How is it weather-based? I'm confused. I'm interested, but I'm confused. Okay. WX is embedded in our name, which is short for the term weather. Weather is a global obstacle that affects the way we live each day. Some of these obstacles include flooding, tornadoes, hurricanes. Cool. As a healthcare professional, I know firsthand how weather can be detrimental to one's health. One purpose is to help ease the burden of these natural disasters and advocate for people's well-being for those affected. Our company will be working diligently to develop partnerships with the American Red Cross and the National Weather Service and others to enhance further development and provide donations to these agencies to surrounding communities in need. Okay. So I thought somehow they had something to do, like when it rains, something happens. But I think it just means they're basing what they do based off of the weather. So like if there's a big tornado in Kansas, they are going to then donate money to help relieve those people who are affected by that tornado in Kansas. I think. We'll see. The upcoming generation is our future. Teaching and providing educational opportunities are crucial to success and preparedness. We plan to develop meteorological educational programs and partner with public schools and universities for curriculum incorporation. Not only will we help develop our younger generation, but we plan to provide scholarships to allow students to fulfill their goals. Okay, our token is a customized smart contract based on the Binance Smart Chain. The Smart Chain contract is a revolutionary method that leaves little to no carbon footprint behind. Okay, the Smart Chain contract is a revolutionary method that leaves little to no carbon footprint behind. That's a good idea. Imagine if it was like super duper bad for the environment, but they helped with environmental relief. That would be so hilarious. Not hilarious, but of course, very ironic. We have a concrete supply of 1 quadrillion tokens. That's the max that I typically like to see. And no other tokens can be minted and issued back into circulation, which is great. Our smart contract is in a deadlock state, which means these mint settings cannot be changed at any period, and our circulating supply diminishes. Our token value increases over time. Okay. Let's see the tokenomics here. Let's see what the tokenomics are about. So, initial supply is 1,000 million billion trillion quadrillion. 30% burn, so 300 trillion were burned initially. Marketing, development, giveaways, and airdrops is 12%. Charity and development was 5%. The team will have less than 5% total to help with the expenses. So the only question that I have, and if there's anyone in the chat who does know this, is that this is not this isn't one big wallet, right? So this is separated into like 3%, 3%, 3%, 3%, right? This isn't just one big 12% wallet, right? Someone let me know. That'd be fantastic if so. If it's separated. If it's one big wallet, I don't like that at all. The team will have less than 10%. There's a 10% tax, 5% goes to holders, 5% to LP. Very simple, straight to the point, easy going. Now, the only thing that is just remotely like, I'm not worrying, but I'm a bit more of a fan of, and I know I don't think that this can be changed at all, obviously, because I don't know if they said it was renounced. I think they said that it was in a deadlock state. But one thing, my thing is, like, if you do focus a lot, if you do focus your branding and you focus your marketing more specifically towards charity, I do like to see that if you have tokenomics or a tax, that at least a piece of that goes to charity. Okay. And so now I do understand that this is going to be a wallet, a 5% wallet in which they will have that will grow over time as more transactions do happen. And of course, 5% of reflections is sent to holders. Since this is one of the holders, this does grow. But personally speaking, I know it does put, the community at more of a risk, which is very true. If there is a 1% of the 10% that goes directly to the charity wallet. But I am more of a fan of whenever there is a lot more implementation of the charity within the tokenomics as well in the marketing, because I think that does show that the vision and the structure is solely built around charity. That's just kind of my opinion. But I think the fact that there is a wallet with at least 5% is good, because as this does grow one way or another, this is going to grow. Yes, 2 wallets for development and marketing. Good. Okay, cool. Okay. BSC scan and all trans. Okay, this is important. So, the smart chain protocol allows for optimum performance with little to no carbon footprint. 30% of the total supply has been burned forever, and proof of transactions is easily accessible using the BSC program. The BSC scan program stores all transactions and transfers going in and out of each smart contract. 12% of the supply will be considered a holder and a primary source for marketing development giveaways. We saw that. This wallet will also gain reflections to help build a stable floor of funding. 5% will be used for funding multiple charities and funding natural disaster relief efforts. Less than 5% will be allocated to our team for additional expenses. Our Discord channel and Twitters. Okay, cool. Got it. Okay. All right, let's see. There's one thing that I'm seeing is missing, but we'll see in a second. Our mission is to assist with economic needs and use our valuable resources to benefit communities globally. Not only do we plan to be a prominent, here we go. This is about to be it. Be a prominent advocate for cryptocurrency, but we also thrive to provide benefits to our communities. We plan to distribute scholarships, donate to charities, develop partnerships, create, sell NFTs, and launch our own wallet exchange. Another significant milestone we plan to reach is to help notify the community about natural disasters and help prevent them. Okay. Interesting. From affecting families by building our own weather notification. There it is. That is exactly what I was literally just about to say. I was just about to say there's not a real use case here. Like, yeah, they donate to charity, and that's fantastic. And you can never say anything negative about something that donates to charity. But in the crypto space, just donating to charity isn't enticing enough to people. They want to see true utility. And having something like this does just that, which is cool. So, our tokenomic system is a reinforcement regarding development and conducting a global reach. Our vision is to be a top 10 force in the cryptocurrency industry that will help continue the foundation of cryptocurrency adaptation worldwide while developing hope to the community. Got it. So, this is going to be some of their different things. They provide all the info we need. I think we're actually going to be able to rank them. I think we'll be able to, but we'll check in a second. We plan to develop and launch our asset holding wallet with low market fees. We'll keep the WX community, finance community updated with the progress and future launch dates. Our wallet will allow you to securely hold all the cryptocurrency and easily allow you to buy and sell at any time. We'll incorporate the buy and sell personal NFTs along with our beautiful and epic NFTs. Your wallet will not only hold your cryptocurrency, but allow all the weather enthusiasts to build their personalized profile, keep up with the weather outlook for the area. This is just a sneak peek of what we have to offer, and we're excited to build this community like no other. So we're not going to be able to rank them on our established ranking system, which is what we base the tournament off of, because it does seem like they don't have any of this in out yet, but it does seem like they are starting to make progress. So we're definitely going to give them a speculative ranking. So I'm going to have that pulled up in a second here. Security. This is interesting. Let's see what they got to say about security. Then we'll jump into roadmap, and then we'll jump to the next one. We have conducted multiple smart chain tests to ensure stability and security. We have also conducted our first liquidity lock test with 100% success, which is good. Upon launch, our liquidity will be locked for at least a year. Following the initial year, we will reassess security risk, viability, and then relock for another year. Ownership will also be renounced upon launch to help community try. Okay, good. Okay. All transactions can be verified on BSC program. We will have to have our contract audited by Certic and TechRate. Results of the audits will be posted on our website, socials. Okay, good. Good. Okay, let's see when this will be coming out. Then we're going to give them a ranking and jump into the next one. Interesting. Okay. Q3. This is where we're at. So I wonder if they have their roadmap, like an up-to-date roadmap posted or not. They don't. Okay. So I don't know exactly what all they've accomplished yet, but we'll try to figure it out. So locked liquidity for 12 months, ownership renounced. Okay, so I think all of this should have happened. Okay. Charity donations totaling 10,000, 501c3 registration, finalized copyright trademark. So they're going to actually establish this as a business, which is great. So they're going to be launching into Q4 their first NFTs, 5 exchange listings, partnership with American Red Cross, National Weather Service, charity donations totaling 25,000, scholarships, board roadmap, monthly token burn event. Okay, and then this is when we'll start to see the radar come out into Q1. So they definitely have a while to go. So what we're gonna do is let me think. Okay, so okay, all right. Let's see. I'm trying to think of the best way to rank this one. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's put this in here, and then we can go ahead and open up our ranking 2 system. Let's see. What are we thinking? Okay. So they're definitely going to be on a speculative ranking system. So this is our main ranking system, which is going to be what we base our tournament off of. I don't think they're ready for that yet, and they definitely have a while before so, because like progress and all of that would definitely be low ranking. So let's go with ranking number 2, and let's kind of figure this thing out. Let's break it down a bit. So, all right, let's see. So in terms of creativity is not an issue even remotely. I would say creativity, I give them a 9. The way in which they are going about NFTs and all that, we have seen before, but I give them a very high ranking on creativity because I have not seen weather, anything focused on the weather, any radars or anything like that. But it kind of goes with what we've said, that there is going to be the application of cryptocurrencies to every aspect of real life, and no one really can stop it, right? So the fact that they're one of the first ones that I've ever seen to kind of address the weather industry is cool. I like it, and so I definitely like that. Security, ownership announcements, good for sure, kind of, in terms of security. Let's see if there's any audits done. That's definitely one that we'll want to look into. Let's go out here, and then I'll pull this up so you guys can see it. Boom, boom, boom. Make sure you can see that. Cool deal. I don't think any audits were done just yet. Marketing, development, giveaways, airdrops. I don't honestly like the fact that they have 6% of the total allocation of marketing and development within one wallet. The reason I say that is because it's very hard to track what's going on with that wallet, right? Because you need a development wallet, because the development wallet's very hard to track. There's almost no way to do so because there's so many fees that go into it. But marketing is easy to track. Okay, you're paying for marketing. What are you paying for? That transparency is something that a lot of people do like. But so when you have those two wallets merged within one, it becomes difficult to track it. And then that's whenever it's kind of hard to see if there's any fishy business going on. Okay. Overall, they do have about 6 + 6 + 5 is about 17% control over some of the circulating supply, which is a good bit. 15% is usually where I start to question, okay, what's all going on? So with that, I definitely think that there are inherent security risks with this one. I don't think we know who is behind the scenes. Goals. So we don't know who's behind the scenes. Maybe we can find, let's take a look. I want to actually see, I want to see something real quick. So let me take this. Boom. And I want to see something real quick. I don't know if they said they were on BSC or, we'll check Etherscan if they're not on this one. But let's see. Okay, token tracker. Okay, let's see this real quick. Holders. This thing's this new? Okay, this is super new. Is this the right one? Yeah, 30%. So this thing's real new. And so there are some major whales. There's only 90 holders. Like all the holders. Security is definitely one of the biggest things with this one. The security is one of the higher risks. I couldn't give them a high security ranking right now. I'd say at most a 5. Just because there are just so many steps they still need to take. Engagement is one I'm not sure about. Let's see. Let's see if they have a Twitter or if there's anything like that. Follow us on Twitter. Cool deal. Oh, there was a roadmap right there. But it's not kind of update. Oh, it is. Okay, so they hit all their Q2 goals, but they haven't hit any of their Q3 goals yet. Okay, cool. All right, let's check their Twitter. Tweets. Let's kind of just check out their Twitter, see what all they've been doing. I can't give them a high ranking on engagement either, to be honest. They're doing giveaways, which is good, but there's really... Maybe I need to go further. Let me see. So they're retweeting a lot of stuff about the weather, but they're not talking really about what all is going on behind the scenes, and that's kind of what's important. So in the beginning, when you're talking about a crypto, when you're starting to brand yourself as a crypto, you got to start talking about what's going on behind the scenes. Look, we got the weather radar. We're starting to try to figure that out. Coin market cap. We've submitted it. We've submitted our coin market cap. That's something you definitely need to do. And I'm not seeing that. They're really just focused on, they're focused on, hold on now, this is weird. So it says, want to help promote W2X.finance? You can do so here. All BNB goes directly to marketing. So they have a BNB wallet that you can donate to, but they have a 6% marketing wallet. So I wonder why they're... It's just interesting. I can't tell if it's just too new or if there are just red flags. I definitely would like to see them talking about more about... Okay, let's go on. Our 4th day since our token launch. We're the only weather-based utility. Cool. We're working on partnerships such as American Red Cross. We will be donating to them. We will conduct many giveaways and airdrops in the future. I would just like to see a little bit more updates. There's a lacking of updates on just what all's going on behind the scenes. So far. That's just my honest opinion. This is one thing that I'm kind of just confused about. It's like, I thought like the marketing wallet, like, so there's only 97 holders. So I'm assuming that marketing wallet just can't be that big. So they're probably asking for some donations right now until it grows to help market it, to get more holders on, to then grow the marketing wallet. That probably makes sense. Okay. Engagement, I'd probably get it a 6, honestly. It's new. I didn't realize they were this new, and so realistically, I may just not even continue this because it's not gonna go well. I might just need to give them some more time because it is only like 5 days old, which is something I was unaware of. But what I will say, so let's just kind of talk about some of the good, some of the bad. What I will say about this one is the idea is great. It's fantastic. It's one I haven't seen before. I haven't really seen anything that has to do with the weather, so that's definitely a great step in the right direction in terms of creativity. I would like to see them doing a little bit more than just talking about the weather and then talking about the price of their coin, right? I would like to see, okay, what's going on behind the scenes? Have you applied? Are you getting ready? Are you getting ready to start applying to CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko? What's going on with that? What's going on really behind the scenes in terms of how you're developing the token? And then from there, that's whenever you start to get your engagement up. Little bit more information in terms of security. I think that's just one that comes with time, getting your audits. They're just too new to kind of rank that. There's big whales, as we have seen. There's only 97 holders. So, of course, if you buy a little bit, realistically, you're going to be a whale, right? So, with that, overall, I would say it is very new, and it's one that I'd have to revisit. And so that's about where that's at the moment. All right, let's see. We got sharing has been in the trap. We got sharing and we have airdrop. Maybe it's time for airdrop. There was a guy named Bradley or Brad. I think it was Bradley. I'm almost positive it was Bradley. He was talking to me about So Trey says there's a lot of communication on Telegram and Discord. Understood, but Twitter is very important, especially in the crypto space. It's where a lot of people do go. Don, we were talking about WX.finance. So we got sharing has been one that I've seen in the chat a good bit. Oh wait, hold on. Let me utilize this good old share this share screen here. Let's go back up and let's kind of see what all people are saying. So we got sharing is blockchain solution for storage and passport and medical records. Shout out to Trailer and MTB. We did see that one. We have Blockstock BSC. Look at blockstock.finance. What do you think about that, guys? Now, one thing I will say is just a quick reminder, guys, that if you do make any donations to the stream, it is not ensuring that you are going to be on the stream, but what it does say is that we will go ahead and give it a look if the chat wants to see it. So you give me a recommendation through a super chat, I will then give it back out to the chat, and if the chat wants to see it, then we will do it. That's kind of how we go about it. Okay, let's see. Now, can you guys... Oh, wait, hold on. Give me 1 second. I think I may have pulled up the wrong one here. Let me see. Okay, okay, this is the updated one. Okay, here we go. All right, let's see. Shout out to the brethren. the brethren. That V shape was sick, wasn't it? We do it all for you guys. Can't stop it, won't stop it. Shout out to Cat Bread. I know they've been active in here. I think they're confident. I think they're confident that they made the necessary changes. So maybe we'll have to go ahead and maybe we'll have to give them a look. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Okay, let's see. All right. What else we got? What else we got? Sharing vaccine and health data, Hotel Express check-in and travel e-visa. 2 years in development. Oh, they've been okay. So this is older. Charlie MB with another $5 donation. Shout out to you, homie. Shout out to you. What do y'all think about that? Sharing. If you want to see it, hey, if you guys want to see it, of course, chat. Let me know. Let me know, and then we'll go ahead and give it a look. We got one from Sean Bryant. What's up, Sean? What's going on, homie? Hey, Tyler, I love your videos. Please check out blockstock.finance. Thanks, man. Well, shout out to Sean for the $20 donation. Chat, if you want to see it, of course, let me know. Sean, bring the crew in, and if the crew wants to see it, then we're going to go ahead and do it, of course. All right, let's see. And then last but not least, we have Simon Hoffman saying, check out Airdrop. It's a unique concept. So Airdrop's what I'm seeing in the chat a lot right now. Look at all the airplanes. So it's Fearless Slurpee. I don't like the name. Or Airdrop. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Okay. What do y'all think about this this chat that you can see? Do y'all like the chat? I like being able to show the chat on my screen. If you guys want me to continue being able to do it a little bit like this, definitely let me know. Fearless token. Fearless token. Blockstock, Cat Bread, Airdrop. And so even. If it's not Gorilla Diamond, I don't want it. Shout out to Gorilla Diamond. Regard, yeah, there should be. There should be later today. No pink shirt. No, I didn't have time. I got home literally like 3 minutes before the stream started. Charlotte MTV, I know, homie. I know. But if I do base the, what cryptos I do look at on the stream based off of super chats, of course, that's just not going to be fair to the crowd. And then, of course, that is considered a sponsorship in that case, in which I'd have to do paperwork for YouTube. It just gets a little weird. But that's why I do recommend it out. How do I pay for this super chat? Yes, Pink Panda. Shout out to Cesar Gonzalez. Shout out to the Pink Panda crew. They're actually in second place right now. They're tied for second. All right, let's go Airdrop. Let's check it out. Oh, God. See, this is what I mean by you're going to be able to see some of these chats. But I'll just go ahead and hide it. And you shouldn't be able to see it. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and let's check out this one. Let's check out Airdrop. If anyone who knows of Bradley within the Airdrop community, to Newt, let him know we're doing this right now, because he's been recommending this one for like weeks at this point. All right, let's see what I can find on it real quick. Then we'll get started. And then we should have time for one more. Yeah, I should have time for one more, but I'll let you know. Okay. Okay. Let's see what I can find. AER should be this one. It should be airdrop.finance, right? Let me know if we're in the right place and then we'll get started. Oh, guys, if Fearless Token released yesterday, you probably don't want me to look at it. I'm gonna be brutally honest, because if I start talking about it, like the likelihood is that I'll not like it because it's so new. There's not enough info. That's my guess. Like, if you want me to review someone's stream, understand, like, he needs to be ready to go. Okay, we're in the right place. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Okay. I don't know what I just said. Revolutionizing the DeFi space. Oh, by the way, we're only at 36 likes right now. We need to get that to 50 within the next 30 seconds of you hearing this. So if you've not liked it yet, go down and smash that like button. It'll be at 50 by the time I look at it again, I bet. Revolutionizing the DeFi space. AER holders receive newly launched third-party token. Okay, wait. AER holders receive newly launched third-party tokens weekly and compounded their AER token balance daily with distributed transaction tax. Fly comfortably with Airdrop. Interesting. Okay. All you need to do is earn tokens from third-party drops. Oh, all you need to do to earn tokens from third-party drops is hold. By being an AER holder, you can get access to vetted low market cap projects with moon potential, and you get a free airdrop of that third-party token. How does that work? Oh, god dang it. No, it was right there. No! Barnacles, Squidward. Okay, here we go. All All right. Hold AER, token airdrops, earn third-party tokens. That's oddly simple. Okay. This is interesting. Hold on, pause, guys. This is God dang it. We're at 48 likes when I look. Nope, we need 2 more. I'm gonna be annoying until we do it. Okay. Airdrops provides a truly decentralized, horizontally scalable system for incentivized token holdings. It is the birth of an ecosystem that allows for cross-pollination shareholders' rewards. I've not seen that before. Whoa. All shareholders will be awarded extra tokens for holding until predetermined intervals. All shareholders will be rewarded extra tokens for holding until predetermined interval. So will they stop at some point? We have done this by creating a token distribution protocol which automatically rewards based on predetermined milestones reached. An ecosystem has been developed which allows for collaborative airdrops with all other DeFi tokens in the market. Any utility token which would like to initiate milestone-dependent shareholder reward can simply integrate with our blockchain protocol in the BSC and effortlessly create value for everyone involved in the project. This, in turn, allocates token rewards and virtually endless diversity of additional tokens for every shareholder in airdrop. That's different. That's different. It's different. Do I know if it'll work? I don't know. But is it different? Sure. Is it creative? Very. Okay. As airdrop grows, its holders receive complimentary bonus coins. How do they choose those coins? As airdrop grows, its holders receive complimentary bonus coins. As the system grows across multiple currencies, it creates a node with every partner token via Airstation. Let me read that one more time. As the system grows across multiple currencies, okay, it creates a node, boom, with every partner token via Airstation. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, these nodes are locked in for reward distribution campaigns for all shareholders in the partner token as well as airdrop. That's smart. That's smart. That's smart. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? It does work. 22 airdrops so far. Wow. I wondered why they picked the name airdrops. I was like, it has to do something with airdrops, but I never considered airdropping from other cryptos. It's different. It's different. What if they drop you a scam coin? Yeah. But the thing about that is, in a way, the coin in which you're receiving, you're not necessarily paying for, right? So as long as airdrop itself doesn't show up to be a scam, even if you do get a scam coin, it's not necessarily the end of the world. The only issue that I have, how do they pick the cryptos? Because this is a problem that I see coming. What if, are people paying them? Would that make sense? Would another crypto pay airdrop to airdrop that crypto's tokens out to other people, like marketing? If that's the case, that could lead to some type of sketchy business, scammy type stuff. Like they checked them, airdrops suck. 24 token drops so far from airdrop. Okay. So roadmap. Let's see. 20 million market cap, 5,000 AER holders listed on CoinGecko. 1,000 AER holders. Reach 1 million market cap. 20 million market cap, reach 1 million market cap. Increase liquidity. Oh, it's backwards. It's up. Okay, cool. I was about to say, why would you try to reach 20 million and drop to 1 million? I'm like, that don't make no sense. Okay, renounce contract ownership, launch AER, reach 500 airdrop holders, reach 1 million market cap, 1,000 holders, listed on CoinGecko. This is a very basic roadmap. Okay. All right, let's see. Tokenomics. 5 airdrop wallets, each with 1% of total supply, drop to holders at 500, 1,000, and 2,500 holders, and more announced later. 8% transaction fees, 4 to liquidity, 4 to distribution to holders, which is fine. 0.5 max transfer liquidity added, 10% tokens burned, and ownership renounced. Okay, liquidity locked is something we can see. Renounced ownership is something that'll be there. 1,000, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion tokens, which is good. Not a super big quantity. Okay. Let's see. They actually have a good track record. They try not to drop something that could be a rug pull. It would give them a bad rep. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. The problem, rug pulls, and okay, here we go. Let's see. Create a system based on community trust and transparency to launch a coin that can succeed and add value to the crypto world. Sure. The first step was creating a strong concept project that would attract investors while working as a nexus between us and future partners. Speaking of nexus, is anybody watching Loki? Loki's a sick series. They had like Nexus events. All right, anyway, sorry. We aim to be as clear as possible, avoiding big wallets, maintaining a steady growth, and creating a strong community. The launchpad for all partner protocols within the DeFi ecosystem. All shareholders of Airdrop will automatically have ownership in Airstation. Okay. Officially the... 2 eyes. Come on, guys. Proofread, gosh dang it. Officially the first DeFi ad network with direct ROI to holders and third-party tokens. Okay. Draft NFT, collectible NFTs. Hub.life, NFT copyright blockchain protocol. Partner drops confirmed. Okay. 50% more of airdrop. Economic mechanics that are designed to stabilize the coin through fast-paced growth. We have a full team of people to vet projects. We try our very best to only drop with legit projects. Good. Okay, good. Network. Binance Smart Chain. Ticker, airdrop, contract address, airdrop.finance. Okay. Infographic. I think we saw this already. Okay, cool. All right, let's see. This is a lot more information. I like this. Good presentation. Okay. Air tokens, distribution percent, airdrops offers free access to the first DeFi launchpad for new tokens offering exclusive airdrops. Okay, 1 trillion coins, 100 billion tokens permanently removed, 900 billion tokens, 3% marketing, 2%. Okay, that's fine. So there's 3% marketing, 2.5% to the dev wallet. That's 5.5%. Then another 5% for that airdrop thing. So that's about 10%. Nothing too crazy. 4% added liquidity pool. Permanently removes tokens from... Okay, so there's an automatic burn function, which is one of the... It's a burn address, which is good. Partner token distributed among airdrop holders. Okay. Let's see something. I'm curious. Okay. That's actually better than I was expecting. Burn. Burn address. What's the... Oh, that's liquidity. Burn address. No major whales. Okay. Okay. So no issue there. We got that. I kind of want to see what the chart's been up to. If people in the chat are saying it's 2 months old, so I'm assuming it's probably started to consolidate. Yeah, Sean Bryan, I see the typo too. You guys know how I like about it. If this thing is 2 months old, they should have fixed that typo by now. God dang it. Okay, let's see. Okay. It's a very similar pattern to what we're seeing with pretty much all of them. Just out of curiosity, I kind of want to see the healthiness of this growth. Let's see something here. Yeah. Yeah. So they lost their important level there. Yeah. So, I mean, one thing that we're seeing a lot right now is that we've been seeing a lot of the cryptos from this time really starting to find it hard to maintain some of these levels in which they did establish. So this isn't the end of the world. You know, I think a lot of altcoins are going to continue to do this especially while the market is just at a 50-50 and it's starting to consolidate right now. So not the worst thing in the world. You know, I'm not all too worried about that. Audit still coming soon, so it's not out yet. Let's go to BSC scan one more time. I want to see how many holders they have. About 6,000 holders. Social profiles not available and no audits yet. Okay. I'm very on the fence about this one. I like the idea. Okay, so the idea is interesting. The only issue that I have is I think that they are going to struggle to be successful when we're not in altcoin season. Okay, and so what do I mean by that? Well, if you know crypto, you know that it's seasonal, right? We see Bitcoin flying, we see altcoins doing well, we see hype coins, meme coins, momentum coins, whatever you want to call it, doing well, and then it starts to transfer over. So it will be meme coins and momentum coins, all of those are exciting. People kind of get tired of those, then they start to focus on, okay, let's focus on Bitcoin. Then they start to focus on their top 3 altcoins, Ethereum, Cardano, and, you know, Polygon, Matic, XRP, VeChain, all of those, and then they start to focus on those. And it's just cyclical, okay? What I worry about with this one is that not everyone is going to be excited. Okay, so this is what I mean. Okay, check the airdrop partner. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't want to miss anything. Check out AirStation. Okay. All right, let's see this. These projects have handpicked from the airdrop dev team as family favorites. However, always do your own research when you're looking for new tokens. Good. I'm glad they put that. They have really no idea where the token is headed. Look, they might build something cool, or they might not build anything at all. I don't like that. At Clear Finance, the goal is to create genuinely trustworthy and transparent crypto project, which truly integrates the community. Clear ecosystem will be developed, which will incorporate several cryptocurrencies. Okay. Now, Ultra Safe is one we've heard about. From piggy banks to interplanetary vaults, tear through progressive security-related milestones, and join the newest community-driven frictionless yield. Okay. So this is all the ones that they've done so far. Irony Man, oh, Wavelength is a good one. Live Token's another good one. Okay. Okay. So I'm very drawn to a middle on this one, okay? What I mean by that is when people aren't excited about hype coins, I don't think that they're going to do that well. And it's kind of being reflected in their price right now. Now, the issue with that is pretty much all cryptos are looking like that. Now, there's some that are doing different, you know, they're kind of moving on their own, but a lot of the cryptos that came out March, April, May-ish, that area, a lot of them are starting to fall. And so I don't think that's a direct reflection, you know, of that. But this is my thing. Whenever we say we go into crypto winter, we end up in a bear market. When that happens, and we're not seeing those big flyers, right? We're not seeing those cryptos come out that are doing 100x, 200x, 300x. We're not seeing that quite often, okay? Will people be excited about getting a whole bunch of hype coins or momentum coins or ones that are, you know, are going to fly? I don't think so. But what I do think is that their price and, you know, the excitement behind them is going to be very cyclical as well. So I think when people are excited about hype coins, momentum coins, meme coins, the ones that are flying, that's when we'll see Airdrop really getting a lot of momentum. And so someone's saying okay. Airdrop can drop cross-chain if they've made huge gains from I've made huge gains from my free drop. So that definitely helps. It's just like when I just mean it in a sense of when we're not seeing the market growing. Okay, so let's say we're dropping 80%, 90%. Bitcoin just falls to 20K, right? Hype coins, meme coins are all dying. They're just falling a lot. Will people be excited about getting airdrops from a whole bunch of other cryptos? Probably not, right? Probably not. That's my point. Okay, my point is that it's going to be cyclical. I don't know. I'm very on the fence. You know, I think it's a great idea. And I think, like, I know when hype coins were popping, Airdrop was popping too. I know there was a lot of excitement about it because people were kind of like, oh, dude, they can show us some of these new gems. They're going to vet them for us. They're going to go through. They're going to make sure that it's all safe and sound. And so when I buy Airdrop, I'm going to be getting a whole bunch of other hype coins that could be growing 10x, 20x, 30x. And I think that is where that excitement lies. But then when stuff starts to fall, I don't know how it reacts. Okay. I'm trying to think. I'm not sure if we can rank it or not. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I mean, we can give it a try. I think it'll probably end up somewhere in the 70s. Okay, let's go back out here so we got the little thing pulled up. Okay. I don't want to give them a bad ranking. Okay, let's see. So creativity. Creativity's creative. This is another 9 worthy. Creativity's not a hard one to get a high ranking on. You just got to be creative. It's that simple. Give me something creative. Gotta have a bit of hype. Hype them and have a detailed use case. Know your place in the ecosystem. Agreed. Good little message. Catbread. Longevity is where I struggle. I'd say longevity-wise, I don't know how long it lasts. To be honest. Like, just to be quite honest. I think, like, if we enter into a 2-year bear market where we're not seeing those big explosions in meme coins, will they make it through that? I don't see it. I personally just don't see it. And it's just me. I could be wrong. I could be 1,000,000% wrong. And if I'm wrong, I'm happy for them. But it's like, well, people be like, well, then they can airdrop some of the bigger tokens. Sure. Well, why wouldn't people just go buy the bigger tokens and not have a transaction fee? You know? And people keep saying airdrop can drop cross-chain. Fantastic. But that's still going to be the cryptos that they choose, you know, whereas people could just buy those, you know, like it's just, I go 6. I go 6 on longevity because there is potential. And I think if we do enter into another big waves into the momentum coin excitement, they definitely will have a lot of success. That's where their success lies. They're not a meme coin, but they're focused a lot on meme coins, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Okay. Progress. Let's see. For what they're trying to do, I don't have an issue with their progress. Progress-wise, let's see. Hold on. I want to see something real quick. Did they have a roadmap? Do they not have a roadmap? White. Was it in the white paper? Oh, yeah, roadmap. The roadmap is very, very simple. Dang it. Let's see. Yeah. They've made a lot of progress for what they're trying to do, but in general terms, what they've done isn't that much. Okay. To be honest, just to be honest, okay. Like, sure, they've gotten their like they're actually doing a lot of drops. They've done 24 drops, which is a good bit. Dang, this one's y'all help me out with this one because I'm in the middle. 24 partners in 60 days is definitely good. Progress out of 10. Man, I feel like it's another 6. Like that. It's just because. So hear me out. When it comes in terms of what they are trying to do, in terms of okay, we're trying to build a a platform that airdrops different cryptos to our holders. So you hold us, and then we're gonna airdrop you different cryptos that we think have potential that have been vetted. That's a great idea. Okay. The issue is for that's about it. You know what I'm saying? And so there's not much outside of that. They've gotten a good bit of partnerships with help. I feel like 6 seems like to be 24 drops is a good bit, and that's why it's not a 4. Because I feel like building that it required some effort, but in 2 months, this is about it. So I'm gonna go 6. I gotta go 6, and that's why I'm very in the middle about this one. Because I like the idea. The idea is great, but I think the idea is limited. And I would like to see a little bit, maybe some more use. Maybe just some more use case. Maybe some more use case. But 24 airdrops is impressive. I give them that. Potential mooners all over my wallet, plus the money airdrop gains. Sure. But think about this. I'm talking in terms of, I need this thing to last. Could be good right now. Potential mooners. Maybe, but realistically, how many brand new cryptos are going to be able to make it if we go into a 2-year bear market starting now? 1%, 2%, 3%. So I don't know. I think 6. Presentation's fine. I like the presentation. I give them that for sure. I didn't see any issues with presentation. It was very straight to the point, very open, very clear. 13 out of 15, no problem. Utility. Let's see. Utility, what are we thinking? So, the use case on this one is limited. Okay, let's see. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Simon Hoffman, Tyler. It's more like a launch platform for tokens. It's like a marketing platform, and there are a lot of tokens approaching the project. It will have its place in the BSC. That's a good point. There's the marketing capabilities. That's a good point. That's something I didn't consider. So new coins can go to them and say, hey, look at our coin, check us out. And then from there, this gives them the ability to check them out. If they think any of them have potential, they send it out to the holders, kind of like advertising. So advertisement's a good point. Not something I didn't consider. I didn't consider that. I'll give that definitely bumps up. Your utility was about to get a 7. But I think marketing is a big thing within this space. The only issue I have with that is with the marketing definitely comes the risk of, do you get a little bit drawn into the money, right? Do you start to kind of do your security checks a little bit less? I'm going to give them a 10. I'm going to give them a 10 out of 15 on utility. It's good. It's limited. Everything about this, from what I can see right now, at the moment, is limited, but that definitely helped a lot. That was a good point. Shout out to no, I just missed it. Hold on, let's see. All right, Simon, had I not considered the advertising idea, the idea of the advertising, it'd have got a 7. It'd have got a 7 half. Half would have been fine, but a little bit more than half for it. Security. Let's see. No big whale issue from what I remember. No big whale issue. 2%, 2%, 2%. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Let's see. Renounce ownership. It has happened, I believe. Let's go back out. I have 2 of these open, but it's okay. Read contract. Let's make sure this is true. Ownership is renounced, which helps with a project like this with limited utility. We don't know who's behind it. I think they said something about liquidity becoming unlocked at some point. But that's like a year. What are we thinking on utility? Okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay, let me make this point though. This is I forgot I was about to say this. When it comes to this one though, this is something I gotta say. What incentivizes people to want to get? So you pay them, boom. You buy your tokens, okay? They then go through the processes of, vetting these new cryptos, vetting these new projects, seeing which ones they like, and then using that to then once they decide which one's a good one, they airdrop it out to their holders. Okay. What stops somebody from just very simply watching to see which ones they airdrop out to people and then just go and buy them? Like that's something I see, because I feel like there's going to be airdrops of cryptos that people don't really want. You know what I mean? And so I feel like there's always that too. There's always that. I didn't mean to come out of this, but there's always that too. Like, everything is limited. It's like, okay, this is a good idea, but this. Like, that's something I'm noticing a lot about this one. Only 0.5%, which is good. I'm so in the middle. About this one. I don't think they had any audits. The concern that I have about this is it's 2 months old and there's not even a tech rate audit. That concerns me. Okay. It concerns me because it's like, we've seen tech rate audits within a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. They got a couple thousand holders, so they definitely should have the funding to do so. Have they said anything about why there's no audit yet? Because you can get it for free. Sure. So you don't have to buy the token. You get the token for free. Right. Okay. This is the last question I have. Why isn't there an audit yet? And then we're going to go ahead and do it. It doesn't seem like we have an answer for the lacking of the audit yet. Okay. Security, I'm gonna have to go. We don't know who they are. Ownership is renounced. So that those kind of counter each other. Audits are just another way of marketing. I don't agree with that. I don't think an audit is simply just marketing. Because I think that this is a way for investors to have confidence. Like, I think that's more of a investor confidence booster rather than just marketing. And that doesn't give it a reason to not audit themselves. Because if there's something in the coding, if there's no issues with the coding, why not get an audit just to have that increase investor confidence? Dang it, guys. Ownership is renounced, but we don't know who the owners are, so those are kind of counter. They kind of counter each other. There's no audits. There's no big whale problem. I'm so in the middle. This is the most hard, to rank crypto that I've come across so far. I'm gonna go with security. I'm gonna go 13. Until we get some audits, until we know what's going on with the coding. That's just that with that one. Yeah. Man, that was a rough one. It's a good idea, but I think the execution is what kind of hard for me. Let's see. For free tokens from some other cryptocurrencies, they must have a strong partnership. Yeah. Right. And that's another thing. It's not like they're just giving away free tokens. There's some type of incentivization from one of these companies. It's just a lot. It's a good idea, but there's just things about it. Let's go ahead and rank it. I feel like it might be a little bit lower than they deserve, but 71. Okay, and that's what I said. I think I said right around 70. Well, they haven't fixed the double. I'm not worried about the double I. It's okay. It's not that big a deal. I just joke about it a lot. I mean, I don't like spelling errors, but it's not that terrible. 57. So this puts them at about a 71, which I think that's fair, to be quite honest. I said it going into this. I said I think about a 70. So that's fine. I'm sorry that took so long. I've struggled with that one. I've not struggled to rank a crypto in a while. But there's just things about that one that were hard. Check out HDFL airdrop. I'm up 500%. Check Magma airdrop today. Great. And honestly, yeah, maybe we'll do it maybe we'll do it next week. Everyone's telling me to check it out again next week. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe that'll be something we do. So 71% here. And then maybe we'll check it out. Maybe it flies and then I'm, sitting here getting clowned in the chat. 71%. Potential, but I think that there needs to be a little more here. Let's see. Okay, 15 out of 20 is that's a reach. That's definitely a reach. That's a big reach for sure. Okay, all right. I think, what time is it? We got 5:23. I got time for one more. What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking? Let me get the chat pulled up. What are we thinking? There are 2 airdrop addresses with 6,500 holders each. So one group definitely getting. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me make sure my chat is updating. All right. Let's see. Sharing, that is one that we're seeing. Slurpee has been in the chat all night. Maybe we'll do that one. We give them free holders to help partners get listed on exchanges, genuine holders. We give them free holders, so they're benefiting it because they get more holders, and that helps them get onto exchanges. So it is marketing. Makes sense. I still think 70 makes the most sense for sure. Okay, Space Vikings is one we've checked out before. No idea. I think we looked at No Idea for a split second there, and they said they literally have no idea where it's going. I don't like that, obviously. Shout out to Panda Josh. What's happening in a week? Seems like everyone's talking about a week. All right, one more, guys. Block stock is the next one. So it looks like sharing, block stock, and Slurpee. Y'all are talking about Fearless Token. If it's a day old, you don't want me to check it out. I'm being honest. I can check it, but if it's a day old, you might not like what I say. I'll do Slurpee. Slurpee was in here all night long. What is blockstock.finance? It comes down to the next little, 30 seconds. Healing Potion is going to be on the channel within the next 2 days. Fearless Token. Great video. Shout out to Michelle Brashear, my mother. Okay. We're not really getting a big repeat of any. I'm paying rent with airdrops. Many of those. Blockstock is great. Okay, Blockstock has popped up in the chat the most in the last little bit, so let's check it out. What is their, oh, I need to check out, hold on. Let's run through a few super chats real quick. Okay, think we're good. Okay. Let's relook at Catbread Arcade coming soon. Sick memes, real use case, dope owner. Okay, maybe we'll have to check out Catbread soon. I'm not gonna do them again today, just because we did do them last week, but maybe we'll check them out within the next couple days. Starlink Start was made by Leash Death. Oh, nice. Shout out to Porfirio H with a $5 donation. Shout out to you, homie. Chat, if you do want to see that, of course, let me know. Let's see. Dave McGyver says, check out HDFL airdrop. I'm up 500%. Check Magma airdrop today. Okay. And then, okay. All right, sweet. I have not checked out Slurpee yet, but I think we're going to go ahead and check it out. Yeah, we did Collective, 2 days ago? Or in the last one? Sunday, maybe? Okay, you know what? We'll check out Fearless Token. You guys are telling me to check it out, but I'm telling you if it's a day old, it's not going to go well. But we'll give it a look. Fearless Token. Let me know if we're in the right place. And maybe we'll do Slurpee tomorrow. If you guys join in. If you guys join in, let me know. Hey, we'll check it out. We'll do maybe we'll do that one tomorrow. But let me know. Let me know if we're in the right place with Fearless Token. Because you guys, I will say, you guys were the very first ones in the chat. You guys were the very first ones in the chat with the Fearless Token. So we'll go ahead and check it out. Let me know if we're in the right place, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Thank you. Yes, no problem, Jason. Just looking to see if we're in the right spot. And if that is the case, we're gonna get started. Token community driven, high rewarding, transparent protocol. Probably when I was eating and you had in the background. And you had you on in the background. I'll go back and check. I'm gonna ask a few more times, are we in the right place? If not, we're gonna have to move on. We'll probably do another one. Give it 30 seconds. The hard part about doing these shows and trying to keep them structured is that there's just so many we're new. That's it, Tyler. We're new, but want to learn. Okay. All right. Let's see. Not all heroes wear capes. Again, let me make it clear. I'm literally learning about all of these cryptos for the first time. I'm not incentivizing anyone to buy them, I'm saying to buy them, and honestly, like, some of these are so new I wouldn't recommend buying them. So just understand that I'm just doing a little bit of research for you. And to the Slurpee squad, join in tomorrow. We'll more than likely do it if you guys want to see it. Okay, not all heroes wear a cape, yet our frontline workers are fearless. No matter what is thrown their way, it is for this reason we have set up a charitable token where the community can choose where we will make our regular donations to support those who look after us in the darkest time of need. Join us on Telegram, okay? That's cool. All right, anyway, each transaction will pass back 6% to our holders. This means that the deflationary token, not only does this price increase over time, but the total amount of tokens you hold will also increase. We encourage our holders to sit back and relax, knowing there's nothing to fear with Fearless Token. I love that. That's a fun little spin on the words. We burn 70% of the total supply after launch and send it to a dead wallet. 70%. So I'm assuming it's a very high amount of tokens. We've also integrated an automatic burn feature where 1% of each transaction... 1% of each transaction is going to burn fast. That's going to burn pretty fast. That means you only have 30% of the total supply left, and then 1% of each transaction. That's going to burn quick. Is there a stop burn function? A constant reduction in overall supply ensures that the price will increase with more demand. Okay. Constant liquidity rise. 3% of every transaction is locked in liquidity forever. This keeps volatility to a minimum and continuous hike in price. Liquidity is locked. Oh, sorry guys, it's been a long day. Liquidity is locked, so you are safe from a rug pull. We will also do manual burns once big milestone targets are hit, further increasing the price. Due to relentless, unselfish, and fearless work for all our first response services, we have formed a new crypto token, Fearless Token, where we will show the world how important these services are to us all. We are a charity-focused token rewarding our holders and supporting the various community-voted fearless frontline workers. Fearless Token wants to give back to those who have saved many of us, from hospital workers to mountain rescue. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even think about mountain rescue. Okay. We have had a very long, unique 2020, and these frontline workers have worked throughout with many additional challenges in play. We have applauded you many times, and you have supported us throughout Fearless Token, our community, and now is going to support you. I love that. I love what they're targeting. I love the idea. I love like who they're targeting, because frontline workers are the real life heroes, right? Charity token, community driven, high rewarding, 6% is a good bit. Transparent, completely transparent with our transactions. We will regularly update the community on how we are using the marketing budget and how much has been donated to charity. Protocol. The Fearless Protocol. I'm sorry. I tried to keep it cool. Catbread said 70% burn. Oh boy, EMS is everywhere. Definitely cringing right now. Shout out to my brothers and sisters in medical. He's being like, if you have a 70% burn on your body. That was clever. Shout out to Catbread PSC for that. I needed a good giggle. LP tokens are locked and liquidity is locked. There is no limit to the burn. There's no limit to the burn. The dead address will continue to grow, increasing the scarcity of Fearless. Man, I feel like that might burn too fast. I don't know. At the very heart of the Fearless tokenomics lies the engine which drives our passion. For each transaction that goes through, there's a 15% fee. This is split up to multiple parts and can be seen in the stats below. Okay. 6%, 3%, 1% to burn, 5%. That's a good bit. Okay. I'm thinking. So, I will be on stream tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I was about to say it's too much, but then when you see that 5% goes to charity and donations, it makes sense. That's a good bit. It's definitely a good bit. So the issue that I have with this one, okay, is that you want people to be incentivized to use the coin. Okay, that's something that we like to see. Like, people need to be incentivized to use the coin, right? Not just buy and hold, right? Sure, buying and selling isn't fun, but eventually there's going to be enough people who are just holding and no one's selling because they don't want to lose 15%, that it becomes this story of a whole bunch of holders who are just holding bags and not selling at all. Okay, and so I feel like this transaction fee could be a lot. It could be a little bit too much, right? But 5% of that, a third of that goes to charities, which is what they're promoting it for. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I haven't seen one that high before in a while. 15% is a good bit. But considering a good bit of that does go to charity, and then 6% of it goes to holders, it's as good as bad. It's interesting. Okay. I'm going to be... This is one I'll literally just watch and see what happens with it. That's about all I can do. With the amount of scams, rogue pulls, and honeypots within the space, Fearless wanted to make sure our investors are comfortable and feel safe with their investment. Sure, our cause for making charitable donations to our first responders and frontline workers is our main focus. However, if our investors don't believe in the project and are not willing to hold their positions, okay, so they're incentivizing people to hold, right? So the whole idea behind it is just hold it. The project will not succeed. If we are not completely transparent and open, we lose the trust of these investors. It is for this reason we have openly posted our plan for our pre-sale and public launch. Okay. In order to get fully set up and prepared for a pre-sale launch, Fearless invited a small group of private investors to raise a normal amount of money to get the pre-sale marketing off the ground. We allowed a maximum of 16 people and put the maximum buy of 2 BNB per investor in, okay? In total, we raised 25 BNB, which we will all be used to fund some pre-sale marketing and spread awareness. The private sale rate at which these investors purchased was 1 BNB for 1.5 trillion tokens. 1.15. We need to figure out the total supply. Total supply is a quadrillion. Okay, so 1,000 trillion. So that's a quadrillion. Okay. Why didn't they just put 1 quadrillion? That's weird. Okay, we have asked these early investors to hold their tokens as close to their heart as what we hold Fearless to ours, and they have all agreed, and they are signing, and they are in for the long run. Okay, so total supply is 1 quadrillion, right? Yeah, 1 quadrillion. 700 trillion was burned. Circulating supply is 300 trillion. Let's figure this out. So 6 trillion is less than 1% of the total supply. How much is 6 trillion? That's 2%. So of the circulating supply, each of these devs has 2%, 2%, 2%, 2%, 2%, 2%. Oh wait, 2%, 2%, 2%, 2%. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 11% locked right now. Locked. 12 trillion, where 50% is locked for 3 months. So that's the Airdrop wallet. And private sale investors, 17 wallets with a maximum balance of 2.3 trillion. So the locked wallets are about 11%. Private sales, pre-sale, PancakeSwap. Okay, that's not that bad. At first, I'm not going to lie, that did not look good. Okay, when they said they had so many of them, I was like, that's a lot. Okay, that's a good bit. But after looking at it, I'm like, it's a good bit. PancakeSwap is spelled wrong. Anyway, 73% to pre-sale and PancakeSwap, with 13% of it being private sales, 2.6% of that going to charity, and then 11.6% being a locked wallet. So it's a good bit, but it's not as much as I expected. Okay. Pre-sale start date. Okay, so pre-sale end date just ended, actually. Okay. There's a lot here. There's a lot more than I was expecting. Okay, let's see. Fearless Born project initiation, social marketing, whitelist initiation. Cool. Launch pre-sale, social marketing, marketing push, CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap expand team, first of several. Okay. So let's double check the light paper one time. We'll go through that and then we're gonna wrap this thing on up here. So we went through this for the most part, I think. So I thought it was a 70% initial burn. I'm pretty sure it said 70%, right? Okay, so that needs to be fixed. Let's see. Ownership announced, which is all good. So we're not going to rank this one. It's still very new. We know who the team is, which is great to know. I like the idea. I like what they're donating to. I like the idea of just in terms of what are we donating to? They're helping with the heroes. They're helping with the real life heroes, right? The frontline, the frontline workers, okay? Like as you can see here, your doctors, your firefighters, police officers, nurses, army, military, etc. I like that. That's good. I think the 15% is going to be one that I'll just have to see what happens. I'm not 100% sure the functionality of a 15% because that just completely incentivizes people to hold. And this is my issue, okay? Sure, we love the charity. We love that. But at the end of the day, people aren't only going to buy it for that long just to help with the charity because realistically, if they wanted $100 to go towards a charity that helps with frontline workers, why would they invest $100 in the Fearless token when only 5% of that goes to the charity? When realistically, that's $5, you know what I mean? And then they hold it, but then there's not really that much circulation. There's not many of that transactions that are going to be happening. They're incentivizing people to hold it. Okay, so there's not the buys, the sells, it's just buys and it holds. Okay, so I'm not sure the longevity of it in terms of how it functions with a 15% transaction, because that's just a lot. That's just simply a lot, you know? And so I'll just have to see how it works. I'm not going to say it won't work. I'm just going to have to see how it works. So that's one thing that I'm definitely concerned about. And the other thing I'm concerned about is utility. So it's great. And I love the fact that they are targeting frontline workers, but to be honest, I'm not sure that that's going to be enough to make people excited. Like, oh, I want to help. You know what I mean? So if their goal is to, you know, remain relatively small, sure, that'll probably work. If that's their only focus, their only focus is to help in any way that they can to frontline workers, then I think they can accomplish that. But I think in terms of growing this thing out, in terms of, you know, once you have the token, once you hold the token, and once you've helped out with charity, there's really nothing else you can do. And so it's like, will people buy it just for that? I'm not 100% sure. So I would definitely like to see how that goes. I think that light paper needs to be updated. If they're saying that 70% of it was burned initially, and then the light paper says 30% or 40%, let me see. It says that 40% was initially burned. So I'd like to see that be updated. And then, you know, there's just that. So there are a few things about it that need to be worked on, in my opinion. And it may be one that we revisit to see how they do go forward with it. But, yeah, so we'll definitely see with that one. I like the idea, and I like the mission. I like the mission. Too new. Okay, so overall, Airdrop definitely won today with about a 71% ranking. You know, again, I know I might have seemed like I was hating on Airdrop, and that's not the case. I just do believe that it's limited, and I think that with limited cryptos comes limited returns. And I don't want to, you know, go ahead and say, oh, this is going to do all these fantastic things if I don't truly believe it. So just kind of a little bit of an update. We didn't have any cryptos today that are actually going to be able to take a spot within our top 3. We're not going to have many days where, of course, we're going to replace these. These are fantastic cryptos that they had to work hard. They had to put a lot of effort in, and they had to make a lot of progress to get into this top 3. Okay. So if you do want information on the ranking systems, how it works, do remember, if you go down to the link in the description, it explains all of it there. Also, if you are interested in getting one of your cryptos on here, all you got to do, either send me an email if you want to sponsor one of these streams, or show up in the chat. Get your communities ready. Get people excited. Get them in the chats. Get them down, and, you know, just tell them, hey, let Tyler Hill know that we deserve to be in this top 3. At the end of the month, all of these cryptos are going to be competing in a season finale in which we do compare them. We say, okay, let's go, Ben, this one. Let's start to create one big ranking system, and we'll rank them all on it, and we'll see which one has the highest. And the highest is going to be our champion. And who knows, maybe we'll do something fun with that one. Maybe we'll buy it, or maybe we'll do something of that nature. So you guys do know I go live every single day. I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and then I have a few other things going on. Oh no, I have a meeting with a CPA tomorrow. I have a whole bunch of stuff to do tomorrow, but the stream should be good for about 4 p.m. to 4:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. About an hour and a half. So if you take the time it is now, go an hour and a half back, that's what time it'll start tomorrow. I think that makes sense. So with that being said, guys, that is going to be about it for today. And if you guys did enjoy it, I really do appreciate you just smashing that like button. We're at 67 likes. Who knows? Maybe we can be at 100 likes by the time I shut the stream off. If that is the case, I do appreciate it. And again, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode on Gem Finders. We didn't find anything that really was just mind-boggling, but we did have a third place holder, which is going to be Bank Social in our last one. And then we had a first place holder being Peacock Coin in our first one back. So we've been making some fantastic progress. So definitely go check those out. Let me know what you think about them. And if you are enjoying the series, again, you can let me know by smashing the like button. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy today's stream. And if you did, of course, let me know. Put it in the chat. Do everything like that. And then we will be back tomorrow with another stream of Gem Finders. Today was episode 20, which is absolutely insane. Tomorrow's episode 21, and I'm so excited to see what we discover. So